I read 8 books in the month of August, and here's my list, plus a little snippet about. So the first book was Robbie Renee's Somebody's Wife. Y'all, this book was about a wife that legit decided that she was going to leave her husband after realizing like, okay, we're not in love anymore. And their love story kind of like took a toll, and she found the arms of another man named Zeke. And it wasn't supposed to happen. They were not supposed to fall in love, but it kind of just worked out. And she was playing that man to the left, to the right, because her emotions was all over the place. Really, really good book. Colleen Hoover's Verity was like the craziest book that I have read probably this month. That was a wild story. The ending is definitely going to shock you. You're going to be left like with so many questions, but I don't think there's a part 2 to the book, but it's really freaking good. Somebody's Forever by Robbie Renee is literally part 2 of Somebody's Wife, and we finally figure out the love story of Zeke and Gemma, I believe her name was in the book. So I like this book. There is another part to the series following, I think, his brother and her best friend's story as well. So I'm definitely going to check that out too. But really, really good read. Definitely recommend it if you're trying to get into like a cute little romance, if you listen to a lot of thriller books, because honey, Robert Renee really saved me this month. All 3 of the Frida McFadden series about the maid. So in book 1 of the Maid series, you're basically following her release from a 10-year sentence after she did some crazy, crazy things. You know, she offed somebody when she was 16, and when she got out of prison, she was trying to basically reform her whole life and end up falling for her employer. He ended up dying in the craziest way, but you know, whatever. In book 2, she was trying to basically reform again and try to get other women up out of domestic violence, you know, relationships. It was working until she met Wendy, and Wendy deserved her ending, I'm gonna say that. And then in book 3, it's about like her son and her daughter and her husband. That's all I'm saying. It's a read. It's a good series. But the thing about Frida McFadden, the series itself, like, it's a lot longer, I feel like, than it needed. Like, the chapters were short, like really short, like 3, 4, 5 pages. Like, they were short chapters. But it was so much packed in each of those books. I don't think each chapter needed to be split up like that. I don't know. That was weird. That was the only thing I did see about that book, and I was like, I don't know about that. Then Natasha Bishop's Only for the Weak book, it was good as well. I don't know, I got this off a book talk recommendation. This was a really good one, but I felt like there could have been more in the book. It could have been more. It was good. It was a good read. It obviously kept my focus. I'll listen to the whole thing, but I just wish that the storylines were just a little better. If I had to give it 5 stars, I couldn't because of that, but I do give it about a 4.5 in that area. And then my last read of August was Monica Cox Coming Home, or Homecoming, one of those. I don't remember. I think it's Coming Home. This book is really good. This is about a domestic violence victim who basically rose up from all of the BS that her ex-husband put her through. And child, the ending of this book is going to have you on the floor, but she got her happy ending, and I love that for her. I would love to see this in a movie or like a small short series. I think that would be really, really good. But the month of August, I was able to complete 8 freaking books, and that is crazy because I just got back into reading this month, and for me to be able to finish all these titles right here, dedication. But in the comments, leave some of y'all book recommendations, because I'm about to obviously start up my September reads, and I don't know where I'm starting.